Thank you. When I was 7 years old, I heard him gently getting into the room and saying, "Wake up, it's time to go." Everything was dark. My first steps were towards the cold and hard floor, but soon we would be walking in the soft and wet sand as we saw the first rays of the sun glistening on the ocean. We walked until the shore met the water. Then we waited a while, as if my father were asking the sea for permission to begin our adventure. And then we set off towards the horizon. First, I could see the waves on my knees, then on my hips. Then I couldn't touch the bottom anymore. At a certain point, we went through a larger wave, and I could feel his hands holding to mine. We swam and swam, and at a certain point he said, "Look, Chris, we are way past the surface." I remember he was calm, confident, and proud, while I was gripped by fear, but also a sense of power and determination. I like it. Have you ever felt that push and pull of both fear and powerful, of excitement and hesitation? On that day, even without knowing it, I fell in love for high performance. I was lucky enough to have a beautiful enemy in my life. My father is an Olympian. Sport was our common language, and he has always believed how sport was a stage for life. He inspired me to become a pioneer in women's water polo. I remember waking up with him at 5 a.m. before going to school, and he would say, "Chris, speak quietly. At this time, only the champions are practicing." This pushed me forward. And then I became the captain of the Brazilian national team for 13 years. I played... I played 4 years professionally in Italy, and by the end of my career, I became one of the best players in the world. Yes. While I still played for Brazil, I started working at a financial institution who valued my experience as a high-performance athlete. There, I had my second fulfilling career, and I could apply much what I learned from sport to the organizational settings. But after 2 decades, I started to feel that my abundant river of joy, passion, and energy started to dry up. By that time, I already knew that burnout was a sign that something needed to be changed, that something was wrong. But I would not accept defeat. This was not part of a high-performance repertoire. This was deeply ingrained in my brains. But the burnout was overpowering. My corporate chapter has come to an end. Frequently in our society, we associate long hours of sacrifice with no pain, no gain, with high performance. But it's a matter of, this is a trap. It's a trap in which I fell. A few months after that, I received an invitation to go to my daughter's school to watch a lecture about the science of happiness. And it was when I met Dr. Ben-Shahar and the science of happiness. And a new chapter started in my life. And yes, through the science of happiness studies, I learned that high performance is intertwined with happiness. When we reach our peak performance, we feel productive, constructive, creative. And yes, my father was right. To achieve high performance, it's necessary to have the effort, long hours of dedication, and facing adversities. But there was something that my father, my beautiful enemy, left for me to learn by my own. There are moments that we need to go faster, stronger, higher, as the Olympic motto. But there will be times that we need to go slower, deeper, more gentle. It's about the genius of the end. Our journey is like that of a river. There will be moments when we are like a waterfall, flowing with power and determination. There will be moments that we need to embrace stillness and serenity. There will be moments that our life will become so difficult that it seems that all the water is drying up. But then we will see a small stream ready to open up new paths for us. Eventually, one day, our river reaches the ocean and we fulfill our purpose. But the beauty is on that journey. High performance is a river. When we apply at once, when we become courageous and hesitant, we become powerful and calm, persistent and flexible. It was my time, my turn, to be my father's beautiful enemy and to show him how we could achieve high performance from a different vocation. We improved the high performance formula. We created a sustainable performance. We wrote a book together. When I look back at that small child on the ocean, I realize how every wave, every step, every hardship were crucial steps to shape who I am. Our journey is like a river. When we pursue happiness and high performance, we are invited to dive into ourselves so we can create the conditions for us to flourish. We are all gathered here today to put in practice the things that we are learning from the science of happiness, to incorporate into our lives, and to expand this transformation to the lives of others that we have the honor of influencing. 5 years ago, I created my own company, which is called We Team, to embody collaboration, to become the beautiful enemy to others in realizing their potential for happiness, for goodness, for excellence, and to surpass the limits that they believe to be possible. My calling in life is to spread the message that high performance is happiness. Thank you. And before I go, I would like to leave this special Brazilian music. It's a very meaningful one. It talks about happiness, and I used to listen before I arrived to the games. Thank you.